Today's story is called The Bicycle. Now, I try to be really honest with you about how real my stories are, how true they are. So actually, if you go to my Mr. Yokla YouTube webpage, you will find that actually I try to put in the tagline like 95% true, or like based on a true story, that I had to make some stuff up here like that, you know. This one, I have to be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure it happened. You know how sometimes you have these memories and you're like, I think it happened, but I'm not sure? This is one of those. And I think in telling the story, I kind of spiced it up a little bit. But it is based on truth. Here we go, The Bicycle. When I was a little kid, my older brothers, Arnie was 5 years older than me, and then my stepbrother, Todd, was 4 years older than me. Now, my father did not provide a lot of supervision in the summers. We were kind of on our own. And so one of the things we like to do is we like to hop on our bikes and just ride around Los Angeles. Yes, that's right. Just ride around Los Angeles. So we would ride down Sunset Boulevard, we'd go to like the comic book store, we'd go to the Army Navy surplus store, we'd just walk into stuff, walk out, and just ride around all day. Well, one day, we were riding around, and one thing you have to know about the bicycles we have is that my brothers were on these like really cool BMX bikes, like Redline, Diamondback, so they were like the normal BMX size. But I was like, 6, 7 years old, and I was on one of those little bikes, those little bikes, the little tyke bikes, right? And so they'd be pedaling along, they'd be like, whoo, 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 and they'd just be cruising, and I'd be on my little bike going, trying to keep up with them, right? Because that's how it works. So one day, we like kind of ended up in this place that was like kind of like under construction, kind of like a construction-y neighborhood, and it wasn't like totally finished, and so we're riding along, my brother's like, whoo, and I'm like trying to keep up. And we started going up this hill, and I don't know if it was something that I ate that day or if I was just like had stuff going through my veins, but like my little legs were flying, and I started going past them. So they're going up this hill, and I'm like going, and I went past them. I'm looking back. I'm like, yeah, I'm going. Here we go. I'm faster than my brothers. Here we go. And I got up to the top of the hill. Now, when you get up to the top of the hill, what happens, right? It starts to go downhill, right? So I get up to the top of the hill. I'm like, oh, I'm faster than my brothers. We start going downhill. I'm going, you know how sometimes you can be going downhill and it's so steep that the pedals start to go faster than your legs? Oh. Well, that's what was happening. I was like, whoa, this is faster than I want. The pedals are going, and my legs are up, and I'm like, whoa! And then down at the bottom of that hill, there was a little ledge because the road wasn't quite finished yet. As I'm flying down the hill, I'm looking back at my brothers. I'm like, I'm flying, but this is so fast. Ah! I hit that lip, and I'm airborne. And my pedals are spinning. And I'm like, ah! And then I did the thing you absolutely should not do when you're airborne on your bicycle. I turned my handlebars a little bit because I was panicky. And when I hit the ground, I was looking up at the sky, scrapes all around, so much pain. But I forgot my brothers were behind me. Here comes Arnie. Yeah! And then he looks down and he sees me and he's like, ah! And he lands and he comes over me. Come on. And I'm like, oh! And he peels out. And then here comes Todd. Yeah! And then he looks down and he sees me and he's like, ah! Lands on me. He goes, come on. And I'm like, oh! They peel out. They come running back to me. I'm like, oh! They go, Miko, are you okay? I'm like, oh, there you go. And then they said something really smart. They go, Miko, are you okay? I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm okay. I know, it hurts. He goes, look, oh my God, you were flying. I was flying. Yeah, you were so high. I was high. Dude, you were going so fast. How were you going so fast? Yeah, I was going fast, but not so fast. And then they would go, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. And they pick me up, dust me off, and I got like this big, scrape all down my leg. I'm like, I'm okay. I was flying, huh? They're like, yeah, you were flying. So, here's what I want you to know. Every story has a theme, a message about life. Sometimes we think we can't catch up with other people, right? But what do you got to do? You just pedal faster. Now, sometimes does that lead to dangerous outcomes? Yes. But if you're surrounded by people who will lift you up and tell you you're doing all right, you're good to go. Thanks to my brothers. All right, thank you so much.